Good morning, everyone. My name is Jenna and I hope we are all doing well today. I'm here today to stress the importance of working smarter, not harder. Have you ever found yourself doing poorly in life because of a bully? Today is your lucky day because I have a solution to this problem. First, I will explain Aesop's fable, The Kid and the Wolf, to demonstrate an example of how to work smarter, not harder. Now let's begin to focus on this fable. This particular fable from Aesop's is rare, so I will explain how it goes. As said on the website, Aesop's Fables, found on September 27th, 2020, Aesop tells a tale of a little kid using clever thinking to outsmart the wolf that is trying to eat him. I want everyone to imagine they're this kid for a moment. You are walking through a pasture and you have no protection, and you walk upon this wolf and you are their prey. Now, what are you doing next? Screaming? Running, trying to fight it? Now, if you're a little like me, you'd be crying and running as fast as you can. But with all seriousness, what would you do? I'm sure the last thing on your mind would be to outsmart this wolf. But that is exactly what the little boy did. The little boy told the wolf, I know, friend wolf, that I must be your prey. But before I die, I would ask one favor. Will you play me a tune to which I may dance to? The wolf began to play this tune, and the hounds heard all the commotion, and they began to chase the wolf away from the little boy. Turning to the kid, the wolf said, Is it just what I deserve, for who I am only a butcher, should not have turned piper to please you? In summary, Aesop's fable, The Kid and the Wolf, can show us that if you apply yourself correctly, you can use clever thinking and win against your opponent. Following that, I will show you how I had a more personal experience, and I went through this that relates to this moral. Okay, before I begin, I want everyone to do one more thing for me. Everyone close your eyes. Now raise your hand if you've ever been victimized by a bully. Everyone open their eyes. As you look around this room, you can see how everybody has had a hand raised. Do you see how important this is now? Anyways, I'll carry on. Ever since I was young, I've always had an issue with being taken advantage of and feeling trapped like I can't do anything about the situation at hand. So I was always being taken advantage of. Sometimes I would even cry at night because I did not know how to stop this. I felt weak and I was not able to figure out how to face this problem. I often wondered what I'd have to do that I could do to avoid this because it felt impossible to escape. I tried with what felt like everything. Not giving the bully a reaction, giving the bully a reaction when I was younger, telling on the bully, and sometimes threatening the bully, which that is not the best idea. So I would be trying all these different tactics and still nothing was the solution. I would continuously be getting frustrated because I felt like it was a never-ending cycle of being walked all over. When all along I could have just been finding small, easy ways to outsmart my bully rather than overthink about the problem and being dumbfounded about how I will handle this. Then I was introduced into the concept of working smarter, not harder. And boy, did that work. I believe this method works because you can see what your enemy and you can outsmart them. If you're outsmarting them, you're not an easy target for them, so they'll no longer try to attack and they're going to find an easier target, and that won't be you. Now I know my personal experience isn't even close to being on the same level as this Aesop's fable, The Kid and the Wolf, but it definitely shares the general idea. Now, as retold in the Aesop's fable and my own personal experience, we can conclude that villains are everywhere. But how you choose to deal with them is what determines if they go away or not. And if we outsmart our villains by using our intelligence, we have the best chance of the greater outcome. Because in the end, it doesn't matter how strong you are or how fast you can clap back at someone. What matters is how you choose to end these problems, and for all, that is from intelligence, because no one can beat that. Thank you for listening. Does anyone have any questions?